Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight for what is live stream number 22, as we continue our journey to arrest the Riddler as our final person we need to put in the GCPD. Good evening, I hope you're well. We're back this evening for 2 hours as we continue on this journey to catch the Riddler. Feels like it's been going a while, admittedly. We did miss last week's stream of the Riddler hunting because my back was horrendous. We're back for 2 hours this evening. We have cut down on streams this week, evening streams, by 1, so this is the only Batman stream this week. It will go to 2 again in the very near future. I'm just trying to rest my back a bit at the minute. The other thing as well, I think, now for those that aren't aware, the summer holidays in the UK are coming up very quickly, and I've been trying to get 6 weeks ahead, so there's still daily content every day of the week throughout the summer holidays. It's easier said than done. I'm getting there though. But it means I'm roughly 6 weeks ahead on all our series that you guys see daily, which is fine. I think I've nearly finished Far Cry 3. And I say it tentatively, mainly because there's probably still lots of stuff I haven't done. Like story-wise, there's not really been a reason, a push to go and explore too much, so I haven't. Which is not really anti how I normally play, but the story kept me wanting to keep going. But I kind of think I'm at that point. So, we'll have to see how that goes. It doesn't mean we start Far Cry 4 pretty soon. I still need to go back to Primal. There's a chance we can platinum Primal. I need to go back and do it. It's just time. Trying to get this period of being ahead of summer holidays has cost me so much time. I was trying to make Fridays a trophy hunting day after streaming. So instead of editing or recording, I trophy hunt the games are finished. And I just haven't managed to do it so far. Losing too many days to my back and pain in general has cost me massively. And to the point I didn't think I was going to make the 6 weeks. But I think I've just about worked it out. I could just about make it, I think. And there's no reason to do it. I just want to have a daily video. It's something that I've always wanted, because it's something I've always done. And if we can't stream every day, it means there's still something on the channel for you guys. So yeah, that's kind of my thinking. Right, let's focus on what we need to do, shall we? Founders Island. We have 2 riddles to solve. Only 2. One is here and one is here. This one here, for the life of me, I can't do it. We've tried it a few times. This one, we've got to glide in the cage. Now, I think I'm missing a trick, but we'll go and have a look. This one, he saved the date, All Hallows Eve, but this calendar killer took his leave. We'll head there first and have a look. If we could get this area completed, that would be amazing. And at least then we know we're fully done an area. But I've got a feeling we're going to be stumped by 1 or 2. We shall see. I need to go up. Alright, let's go this way. We're just going to go and head to this riddle, see if we can solve it now. Yeah. But this calendar killer took his leave. Calendar killer. Now, the calendar man was the calendar killer. In terms of area to look at, it's quite a small area, to be fair. Which tells me it is something we should see fairly easily, I would have said. What's that say? First an army turns up, then giant plants burst out of the ground. I'm hoping no one just comes up and starts randomly fighting, to be fair. You saved the date, All Hallows Eve, but his calendar killer took his leave. I'm trying to think what else it could be about. I do prefer the trophies where you just go and pick them up and job done, to be fair. Is there anything we can see? So if we have a look here, straight ahead of us, don't get the map to show it. It's the front of the building ahead of us. So it's something in there, I think, which is the railway station. So what have we got here? He saved the date, All Hallows Eve. Bank of Gotham. Oh, there's got to be something in here to do with calendars or a date.
The answer is simple. Solve some riddles on Bleak Island. Or try to, anyway.
It's not Queen Industries. Well, we're just outside of it there. So there's something here. It could be above us, to be fair. Let's have a look up. It's in this region somewhere. Just trying to find out what it is and where it is. All Hallows Eve.
So who's Nightwing and Robin? I bet they're the same guy.
Can't see anything that stands out, I must admit. Something that we wouldn't see from a different area anyway. All Hallows Eve. See, Calendar Man was a calendar killer. So that's my first inkling, that it's something linked to Calendar Man. We last saw him in Arkham Asylum. Was what made me think of it. But then we're looking for something that's linked to the Calendar Man, which I'm not too sure on.
Can't wait till next year.
Precious Moments. I can't see anything that I could say is that link. We've kind of gone just outside the area as well now, so we've got to turn around. It's over that side. So I don't think it's up this high, unless there's something on these steel struts we hadn't noticed. Let's have a look, see if there's anything. Potentially, it could be something small that we just haven't seen. Have a look on this one.
What's a friggin' butler gonna do?
He saved the date. All Hallows. It's the All Hallows Eve thing. I'm thinking Calendar Man, but I don't know. Other than a calendar somewhere that we can spot, I don't really know how else we'd figure this one out. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated. This is where the trying to catch the Riddler is going to become difficult. He's trying to get these last riddles. I'm also trying to get onto the bit that I can't get onto. It's got to be. The place is too pristine. I'm looking for like a page or something that potentially could be a calendar, but the place looks too clean to have that laying around. Annoyingly, otherwise that would be ideal. Because it could be something small. Nothing in there. Just don't see anything that you could say is related to the Calendar Man or anything similar.
Sounds like the cells are getting cramped.
I kind of want there to be something obvious, but I can't see anything, I must admit. There's a load of rubbish here on the floor, to be fair. I don't know if that, because everywhere else is pristine. But there's nothing there. So it's just because everything else is so clean and tidy, this seems a bit out of place, to be fair. But nothing there that I can see that would be anywhere similar to what we think it might be. What's that? It's a fireman's helmet. We rescued a fireman here, didn't we? That was something we did do.
I had my mask ready and everything. Man, are you still going on about
Yeah, Calendar Man is my only thinking, but I can't see anything that connects him to here.
I think your idea
As it stands.
might be a little different to everyone else's.
So, Yeah, I'm not too sure on this one. The thing is, we're going to have this with a few of them. I think we've got to do the ones we can do, and then we come back, and the trickier ones we just focus on. If anyone else can figure out the clues, go ahead. We still got to go back up there at some point. We need to get more of those shown up. With the Riddler trophy there is one we've tried to do a few times and failed miserably. Let's not make this horrendously annoying. Let's go and solve some riddles we can do. So over on this side, we've got a riddle right there. Let's go and have a look what that is, shall we? The fact there's only 2 to solve here makes me want to solve all of them now, but I also know it's going to get very frustrating if we then suddenly start struggling to solve a single one all night. So let's try and solve a few we can, and then hopefully we can focus on the other ones another time. They all need solving no matter what, that's the thing. The only thing I will say is, so this needs 2 and we know where the 2 are. We're heading over here to one that's located. Over here we need 21 trophies, 5 riddles, 1 bomber, we still haven't seen one, and 9 destructibles. So any green men we need to be tackling, getting them, interrogating them. Ideally. We still have, and this is not something I've checked actually, we are 83% done. We have done 146 or 243, so we have no we don't, we have 90, sort my maths out, shall I? We have 97 to do. It sounds like a lot, but actually, considering how many we've done, it's not that many. You know, we got 20 to 30 done in one stream. And they were admittedly simpler ones. A lot of them anyway. So it is possible to get them fairly quickly if you get the right circumstances, guess to find the clue and all that really quickly. Destructible ones are fairly quick and easy as well, to be fair. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, we need to be looking out for green people. They're the ones that are going to find us, the ones we're missing. Okay, so this one now, we know what this one is, don't we? This is a race. We've done one of these previously, so this is a race. 1665, 3171. Let's double check my numbers. 1665, 1371. So 1661 is around there. And we've got the rest of it. I'll make a note of it just to make it easier for myself, to be fair. So 1665 and then 3171. So we know that this is a race location. So 1665 is roughly along that line, and then I'm going to spin that round. We want 331 next, so that's going up. So we're looking over here. Hang on. 16 is there. 31. Okay, 31 is roughly there, and we still need the 16. Am I reading that wrong then? I think I am. I think the 16 is there. $31.71. We're roughly looking for something around here as a start line for this race then, by the looks of things. So we put a marker there. Where are we from that? Zoom out. Quite a way away. But that is roughly the start location for the race to get to this. So we're going to head there and hopefully find the start location. And then that will be that one achieved. We've done 1 or 2 of those previously. Sometimes they take a couple of attempts. Sometimes they've been really simple. It can just depend on how they go and how bad I am at the time, to be fair. That comes into it as well. This one's quite a way away, so I'm not sure if this one needs driving or flying. We've found sometimes flying is quicker than driving, and vice versa. So it's one of those. We won't really know until we start it the first attempt at the very least. Somewhere around here is the start location for that race. We just need to find out where. Still a little... It's there, isn't it? I think it's there. Yeah, there we go. There's the start point. That is our start line. And then we need to get... Let's put the marker back on over here. Otherwise I'm going to forget where we're heading. It's this one here. That's the one we need to get to, and however long this says it wants us to do it in. I want to say flying is quicker, because we have a lot of high buildings to kind of power off. But I don't know. Let's have a look. I think it's what I'm going to stand on. No, I think it's one for the Batmobile, actually. Yeah, I think that's the ones the Batmobile's got to do. So I need to get the Batmobile up here then, I think. I am standing near a road, just there. And then we need to remember how to get the car down. I'm pretty sure that's the start line. How do we get the Batmobile up there? That's the thing I can't remember. We've been up here a couple of times if I remember correctly. It's not that way. Driving up the station doesn't quite do it, I must admit. Is it that building over there we jump across? If I remember. Or do we get up over here? I'm trying to remember. We have been up in this building before, that's the thing. I'm just trying to remember how we got on there. But I think that's the start point to this race to get to that trophy. Why have I not noticed there's a spaceship sat there? Why does that spaceship look a little bit odd? I know it's the film studios. I just wondered if there was a chance that could be an actual clue to one we haven't unlocked yet. Obviously not. There's always a chance. Right, how did we get up here last time? Oh, good evening, how are you? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. The trophy is the one of the ones with the coordinates. And it's a race one. It's just there. And we've made the coordinates to over here. We just need to get the car on top, I think, to activate it. But I can't remember how we get on top of there. But it's a race one. We've been on top of that building before. I just can't for the life of me think how we did it last time. Kind of looking for a ramp or something. But I can't for the life of me remember how we got on top of there. It's underground, is it? Is it? Okay. Then we may have already used this then, but there's a Riddler thing, which is why I thought the start of the race was here. There. So I thought that was it, but we may have already used it, but I can't remember if we have or not. So that made me think we needed to get the car up. You could be right, it's just because I saw that and thought, the car's needed for something, and it's obviously Riddler related. But I can't also see a way of getting the car up. But I know we've been up here before. Well, we'll have a look underground though. It was only because I saw that made me think, hang on. Right. No, I don't remember. It's been a little while. The only thing we're saying it's underground is that's the underground bit there. But what about this, actually? What's this? It's Panassa Studios. Oh, you have to jump it over, that's right. We've done this before. This is all done, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is all done. Yeah, this isn't the start of the race. I'm pretty sure that's done. So that's all done. But yeah, it's whether we've used that point to start something before or not is the one other thing. You know, that looks finished. Have a look. Have another look. The start of the race, though, isn't going to be in there, is it? I wouldn't have said. Okay. That's lasers. The car. Oh no, you can see the trophies there. We haven't done this one. Okay. I know how to solve this one, admittedly. Power winch it. Yeah, you power winch it, brings the laser down. We then shoot the batarangs into all three. Don't do that. So, it's my own fault. I'm pressing the wrong button. So, we need to remote car. Oh, we'll stay in the car while we do it then. Oh no. That's powered us up. That wasn't what I was expecting, to be fair. Let's detach winch. So that powers us up. Okay, hang on. Do we need to hit that button there, I wonder? No. Because that powered up, I'm assuming, is to hit all three of those in one. Yeah, we've power winched it. It just sends power. You can't... We need to move the force field down. We can't hit through the force field, can we? Yeah, we can't fire through that laser. I just missed it. Missed what? What am I not seeing? I can see those three there. We need to hit those. Zeno, good evening. How are you? I can see we need to hit those. I'm just trying to see how we get that force field to drop down. Because obviously that needs to move. Look up. There's three lights there. Am I meant to be hitting those three lights? Missed it again. The only bit that gave me anything was that. Ah, hang on, there's red lights over there. Red lights are there. Green lights are there. We can get onto that bit over there. Thank you for the like, much appreciated where that was. You remember this one? I'm glad you do. What am I missing? That's power winched up. We need to destroy this electric field so we can then fire at all three. That's why that's powered up. If you want to give me a hint, I'm more than happy to take it. I just can't see... I can't see where else we could potentially get that force field to go down. It's knowing where that force field connects to. Give you a tip. Where else does that force field connect to? The fact you said look up and I keep missing it is bugging me. That's the studios there. Obviously you've got the 3 red lights there, but I don't think they're actually meaning anything from that. This isn't even the actual Riddler trophy was aiming to do just now either. This is one we've just happened upon. Assuming that door doesn't open. No, do not enter. So we've powered up the Batmobile, but we need to do something about the laser above us. Do the thing that solves the puzzle. Simple. Extremely simple. And yeah, we'd have, if that was the case, we'd have the Joker in prison already, wouldn't we? But I like the effort. We know what we've got to do. It's just the bit in between that's stopping us doing it, which is that above us. Hit the EMP yet? Ah, okay. That wasn't what I was expecting, especially when you kept saying you just missed it looking up. That's not the EMP, is it? Well, that was EMP. Do I have to be inside, I wonder, for it? There we go. Hang on. Okay, so we can EMP it. Do I need to be outside the car, I think? Okay. There's the EMP. But that's not hitting it. Trophy's not open. Okay, so we can EMP it. There's a button out here, isn't there? Do we need to hit that button or something after we've EMP'd it? Eject Batman. But then, how are we hitting those? Because they stop lighting up. You reckon we eject him from the Batmobile? Okay, we'll give it a go. We ejected. There's nowhere to land up there. Is it not this out here? Do we not just hit that? Can be powered by the Batmobile? As for the power winch, though, that's how we open the door in the first place. When you say eject up, where are we heading, though? There's nowhere open to land on. Line. Yeah, but again, what are we actually going towards? Because we can line launch, but I don't know where we're meant to be going after that. There's nowhere to hang on to that I can see. Ledge to the left. Okay, let's see. See what you're thinking. Let's try it. We're saying that. Is he going to stand there? Wait, it's not gone back on, but neither the lights. So I'm actually stopping it working. Because the lights haven't gone back on either. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. So we can't line launch from here. And I'm stopping it going back on. There's also nowhere to hook onto. Yeah, that ledge to the left. I can't... okay. Launch a stable line. Won't... Yeah, I didn't do that. I just can't get an angle to launch. Try again. Would help if I actually did the thing first, wouldn't it? Just can't get it to fire off. You have to be quick, extremely quick. I just can't get it to fire off in time. Can't get it to fire. No. Okay. Right, line launcher's there. L3 is to create a tight walk while gliding, which is what I kind of need. L3 hold. Just trying to get the timing right. You have to start from the ledge. There is an actual ledge to go onto there, though. Yeah, there's no ledge there to actually get onto while you're in the air. That I can see anyway. So this isn't a ledge, this is an issue where you can't, the actual timer doesn't restart. But from here, I can't actually line launch anywhere. And I couldn't, it wouldn't launch in time while I was in the air either. That I could see anyway. Yeah, I can't get the line launcher to launch. That's what I've been trying to do, launch mid-air with the line launcher. I cannot get it to do it. Doesn't do anything, no matter how much I press the button. That's what YouTube showed. That's the wrong button. Yeah, I can't get it to do it. Do the thing. It's alright, you're right, Zine, I know why. So to line launch, we need to hold we need to press down L3, which is what I'm doing, and nothing's happening. So what am I missing? Because I can't see. There's nowhere to really grab onto. I know what we need. Like you say, we need to line launch, which is L3. Because that's a perch, which is what we want to create. Create tightrope while gliding is hold L3 down. Because we're not zipline, so it's not R1. Okay. Ah, I wonder, I'm not holding it down, I'm pressing it. Let's try this again. No. Jet glide while gliding, hold the middle mouse button. I haven't got a middle mouse button. It's a PlayStation controller. Right, so you think that's be gliding first, which means holding that. Ah, there we go. That was the issue then, we weren't gliding in the air. You're absolutely spot on, Al. It was my control that let us down there. Multi-batter meringue. Thank you. Job done. Yeah, it was my control. What I wasn't doing, I wasn't gliding in the air. Our first Riddler trophy of the day. Of the evening. Took us a little while, but we did it. Yeah, I wasn't gliding. I was just jumping up. That's the problem. He was having enough room to glide long enough to be able to see it. Yeah, so it was the fact I wasn't pressing X to glide was why it wasn't doing it. But we now know. Okay, the reason we were actually here was for a race. Over here, there is a Riddler trophy that requires us to race to it in a time frame. We were trying to get it to activate. We followed the numbers to roughly around here. I just wasn't pressing X to glide. That was the problem. All that, it's not working. It's not working. It's broken. We think it's above because that was on below. That was below where we was actually aiming for. We think there's a start of a race around here, based on the numbers on the trophy over where we've selected. So we need to get the car back over there, which by doing so we've got to go over Podesta Studios. You said it was underground, but that was underground. Unless there's more underground that I hadn't seen. I can't see any more underground though. The thing that it's gonna... what's this? I'd say I can't see any more underground. What's this? Is this underground? This is just where we just were, wasn't it? So we need... It's roughly here we need to be heading. If I put a custom waypoint there. So the start location is going to be roughly where I just put the marker because that's where the numbers take us to. That lift shaft, isn't it? Yeah. So it can only be in that location because that's where the numbers dictate it must be. It's this way. It's going slightly away from where you want to be, but hang a left. That's one we've already completed. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure it's entered by the elevators. Well, underground, you mean? That entrance is the one we drove in originally. So that entrance by the elevators over here takes us back out where just where we just were, there. This doesn't take us to underneath the location. Yeah, you're fine. I think it is above, is my thinking. But we've just got to find the start point, which I think is above because there's something there. Which makes me think that's where it is. And then we've got to get across in the time. But this is what makes me think it's up there because there is a button up there to press. But the car is required to press it. This is what makes me think that's where it is. But we do need to get a Batmobile, give you control. It's not as simple as that. We do need to get the Batmobile up there though. What is that? Is that another Wall of Doom that we've dealt with previously? There's a Riddler trophy there, hang on. So that's a Riddler trophy we didn't know about. With a Wall of Doom. Now we've done one of these previously. Took us a good few attempts to get it to actually activate and do. But we did also find out there was a cheat. Well, not a cheat. We found an easier way of doing it in the end. Is there going to be such one here or we're going to have a better time to do it? See how we get on. It's always nice when you find other things to do while you're trying to get other things done. There will be a timer for this. And I'm expecting to be out by quite a bit the first attempt. It's when they all light up. No, that's it, done. Okay. That was extremely easy compared to the first one of those we did. I would think I wouldn't sing mine to anyone else's though. No offense, but I won't. I would never let anyone control it from a distance. Just because it's got my profile on it, it's got my bank details and everything else. I wouldn't allow it. I think Dennis asked me previously, and I said no. I know you mean it in good faith as well. I do get that. But yeah, I've been asked previously to do it. But I know what you mean. It would be so much easier, right, if I just streamed and just reacted to you playing. That would actually probably be a better gameplay, to be fair.
3751945.
That would be better gameplay. Right, do we think it's up top then, or do you think it's down underneath? I'm playing with me. Riddler. Okay.
That's just the sort of intellectual challenge I like to conquer. Well,
Do we think? I think it's on top. I think because of that button, we need to get the car on top. That's my thinking. And to do that, we need to get this over Palasta Studios. That's what we said, wasn't it? Are you let someone you trusted to? Yes, I get that. I'm not saying I don't trust you, either. I don't want you to take offence. Okay. How do we get up? That's how we get up there, isn't it? Isn't it that jump there we need to do? If I remember correctly now. I've just remembered how we get over there. This is when we get up top and we find out actually that's not the start point of the race. There is always that possibility, but at least we know for sure. No! I thought I had more space to run up before actually you did the jump. I didn't think that was the immediate jump there. I thought we had a bit more space to kind of do a little bit of a run up before we start the jump. Obviously not. Try that again. We've got some boost to add as well. The fail. Hit the gas. Yeah, definitely hit the gas. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. I know what I did wrong. I was trying to hit the boost and I pressed the wrong button. That was what I was trying to press. I've just tried it. Come on. You guys will know better than I do. Do I drive this badly all the time? I feel like tonight I'm driving really badly. But, you know, you guys will know better than I do. Is this normally how bad my driving is? Right, let's start the game, shall we? That's one way. Yeah, of course I'm wrecking it. Keep catching that corner. I keep catching the corner of the rock there. I swear I'm not always this bad at the driving. In racing games, I feel like I drive a lot better than I do in any other game. I don't know why that is. Right, we're going to try this again. Try and line up a bit squarer. License revoked. Yes, it is always this bad then. We made it! Okay, there's a ramp here we need to jump over as well. Okay, this is what I think it is. I want to find out this is something completely different, aren't I? Come on. No, it is the race. I wonder if I'm better not driving. So after all that, we've now got a race. I don't know if I'm better flying, but we'll find out now. I'm already off. It's either going to go one or two ways, badly or badly. "20 seconds, 200 meters. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Up. Aha, we did it. First attempt. Oh, I really thought I'd mess it up. When I decided not to launch out of the car, I'm just going to step out gingerly, check the ground's still there, and then actually decide to go up and get the trophy. Oh, yeah, okay. That was closer than I wanted to be. License for road. I'm pulling your back card. Take my back card, don't give it back. Never leave the card without it. LVs, good morning, good evening. Everyone's saying good morning, good evening. How are you, LVs? Right, that is another one done then. I'm happy to say. Right. What's this one here? We've got two left to do here, but two of them I'm not looking forward to trying to do. One I can't do. I've tried a few times. We'll go back to that. Bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you. And the building is actually the clock tower. So there must be a picture. in the clock tower we're looking for. So head to the clock tower then. We're also on the lookout for any green men, because the green men tell us where the rest of the riddles are. Although we have found 2 now, we didn't know we found them randomly. So I'm guessing this is inside the clock tower. Normally does say inside though, doesn't it?
Hey, it ain't over till it's over. Night is young, my friend.
You were correct it being inside, yeah.
Freak. You're right.
Where's my entrance?
My probation officer said I should be more positive in my outlook.
Give me my entrance. It's here somewhere. Where's my secret entrance?
So has the bat taken care of
Is there a different way in that I'm forgetting about? It's there. There we go. That's the easy way of finding entrance. Use bat vision. Doing okay, thank you, Zena. You never did Nightfall. Oh, okay. You had a good post-work nap. Nice. Okay, so we're looking for... Well, in fact, the clues disappeared, so I don't think this is inside the clock tower. Because the clue would normally show up. I don't think it's inside, it's outside. Yeah, we did Batgirl's costume, that's already done. Yeah, this one isn't inside the clock tower, this is outside. But it's on the clock tower building somewhere. There's going to be a picture, I suppose, or a view. It's not in the clock tower. Because we found Batgirl's costume in the clock tower, yes. But yeah, this can't be in the building. So we need to have a look for something on the wall, basically. Outer wall, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Actually, doesn't disappear, so it could be inside this bit. Whereas the actual top floor doesn't allow for it. So I wonder if there's a picture here potentially. Bet you weren't invited to Lavish Do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you. Lavish Do. So there's people have sat here and had coffee and beers and stuff. I wonder if that could be one way of saying it. So it's going to be a meeting, it's going to be a meal, isn't it? Something like that, I would guess. Or a picture of that event, essentially. Can't see anything so far, though. Yeah, but it won't... As soon as we go into that room upstairs, it then stops the clue being there, which means we've gone too far. That's what makes me think it's not in that top room. Because if it was, the clue would stay there. But there are things in here as well. What's that saying? Birds of Prey. Stay on the mainland if you can help there. You ordering. I'm asking. Find BC. Patrol the evac areas. That's the Huntress. Birds of Prey. I'm guessing an Easter egg. What's that one? That's locked. There's one by one. Yeah, the Huntress there. Yeah, I saw that. But that's not a Lavish Do, annoyingly. On the shelves. You reckon there's a picture on the shelves I just went past? Can't see a picture on the shelves. Daughter of Bruce and Selena Kyle. Yeah, that's a bit of an Easter egg, isn't it? Masquerade Ball.
No!
There we are.
I had 4 times as much brow furrowing allocated to that riddle.
It was the Masquerade Ball picture on the wall there. That was the answer to that one. That is the riddle solved. Right, we've got 18 more riddles to find here, and we only have 1 or 2 showing up. So we need to find green men. But on the way to them, we gotta go. We'll go and do this one next, as we know where that one is. And we're gonna keep an eye out for these green men to kind of take hostage to give us information. Any green men nearby? No.
What's the point taking on the bat? He got the mask off. Exactly. He cheated.
So keep an eye out for green men, or keep an eye. We got to keep an eye out for Riddles themselves, because we can always find them ourselves. To be fair, the movie did not do the 100. I don't think I've not watched Birds of Prey. To be fair, I keep meaning to, and just never got to it. Is that any good? There's a green guy. So the green guy just here, we've got to interrogate, but it means we've got to fight everyone else potentially and not hurt him. Or if they all run off, even better. Very, very green guy. Come here. Come here. Anyone else fighting? Or is it just me and him? If it's just me and him, I should be able to just interrogate. There we go. Just waiting for the encounter to come up. It's so-so, is it? Oh, okay. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated.
So talk to me.
That's all I know.
It's enough.
Leak Island added. So we've got a few more locations now showing up, which is nice. Oh, there's the bomb guy. I don't think we've done one of those yet. The Riddler Bomb Rioter. We've got to go and have a look at that in a second. We'll do the one we've got showing up now, though. I can't think, what's the last film I saw? Obviously, I've got to wait for them to come to streaming, generally, to watch new films. Because I can't see in the cinema or anything like that. Oh, yeah, it's another race one. I don't want to do this one yet, I don't think. We have another race. Oh, Avatar, Way of the Water. Last one I saw. New film, anyway. What does everyone think of the game? It's coming out in December. Do we think it's going to be any good? Do we think it's going to be a bit hit and miss? 3496 2540. Watching the next Mission Impossible movie Thursday. You have to let me know what you think. I've enjoyed all of the Mission Impossible films up to now, so I'm curious to what it's like. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Right, this will be another race then. 3496 is over here somewhere. 3496 is south. A long way south. 34 is there roughly. It looks great. It does look good, to be fair. 2540. So 3496, 2540. So it's around. Where's my marker? There. The start point is around here somewhere. I don't want to filter anything. Custom waypoint. There we go. So that's our start location for this race, potentially. I don't know if we need a car or we just need to fly, but that's roughly where we need to go and check for another race. So let's head over there and see if that is the right location and what we need to do from it. I'm guessing car would probably be best for this one. It's such a far distance. Oh yeah, always action. To be fair, I still think the first one's a really good film. Even now, I still think it holds up really well. Yeah, no worries, though. Yeah, I do think the first one holds up really well, though. We'll have a look at the Riot Bomber as well shortly. I just want to go and see if we can do this race, as it was one we had marked up. I think we've done 3 so far today. Riddles so far. 83.5, up to 150 riddles. We're over halfway. It's just they'll still all take time. But I've got a feeling this will be a car one by looks of it, just because it's such a huge distance away. We shall see. I don't really use fragrances, to be fair, because I don't really leave the house. I used to always be into Linked Africa years ago. But other than that, I've never really been one for aftershave and stuff, to be honest. So it's not something I really use. What about yourself? What do you use? Cheap and long-lasting ones. Yeah, it's not something I've ever really been interested in. So unfortunately, yeah, I don't really have an answer, to be fair. Okay, there is a marker there. So I've got a feeling we need a cart. Yeah, it's not that I can answer, I'm afraid.
There are riddles to be solved on Miyagani Island.
Don't use either, you want to do... Okay. Yeah, it's not something I've ever really used. Does anyone else in chat use different fragrances? Any that you'd recommend? Okay, that's the start line. At least it points us in the right direction at the very least. I am awake up. Do not slow me down. Not coming after you. Trying to get to my Riddler trophy. It's knowing whether we're doing okay time-wise. You don't really know until you get closer. Obviously crashing doesn't help. Up, 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 up. We did it. Second race done. I'm pretty impressed you managed to do those, to be fair. You're a couch potato yourself. Yeah, I wasn't really into them previous to the accident or anything, though, to be fair. It's never really been something I'm worried too much about. I've always... Lynx Africa was always my go-to deodorant, to be fair. And other than that, yeah, I've never really bothered with aftershave and things like that, to be honest. It's just never been something that I've used. Yeah, it's one of those weird ones. I know some people do. Some people, you know, slap it on and you know, love it. It's just not been something I've ever really worried about. Okay, we're looking for so someone here has got a bomb in their head, I believe. What is this? I don't know how this is the first one of these we've done. So I'm not sure how this works.
And your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple
It's very expensive, but you freaking love my Invictus over the Brave. Oh really? Okay. I've got no clue. I don't even know what that is.
Explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you...
So basically, do not hurt the person with the bomb in his head.
What little brain activity he
Yeah,
has,
so it's similar to the Green Men, where we want to interrogate. Try your hardest not to hit them, because you can't knock them out because you fail. This is very similar by looks of things. Bit of hairy dogfire, the day shout. Oh really?
Victim without getting close.
Select the remote batamarang. Okay. Don't have me fire the remote batamarang. I hate the remote batamarang. Missed him. Completely missed him.
Okay, we'll join a couple of rides. But I can't be out all night. It's my turn to watch the kids tomorrow.
Okay, are we meant to... I think we're meant to hit them with the remote batamarang. So that's one. Are we going to hit every single person with this remote batamarang and don't hit the person with the bomb in his head? So who's got the bomb? I'm kind of confused at who's actually got the bomb in his head. This is telling us to hit them with the remote batamarang. I'm confused.
What hit me?
The bravest if it's just some boots on its own. Oh, okay, I don't know. Pitbull attacked another person's dog. The pitbull was unleashed by the owner. He knew better. Oh, really? Oh, wow.
What the hell was that?
So this is meant to be the bomb in the head. I'm just not sure what I'm meant to be doing. Other than hitting these remote batarang, which seems a bit silly. Because they're all getting up again.
So, who's Robin? Does Bruce Wayne have a kid or something?
I don't know why it said remote batarang.
Huh? What hit me?
Or is the remote batarang the way how we found out whether he's got a bomb? Potentially. I wonder if the remote batarang tells us whether there's a bomb in his head. And then we go and fight.
Scarecrow pulling this on Halloween. Guess he's got a sense of humor.
This is the first bomb in the head one we've done, to be fair. And I can knock him down. It told me to use a remote batarang. I just don't know why. Okay. Is Bentley for Men intense? I've never even heard of that. It's my brain fried today. It's pack of reminders. It's nice smell after today for used. Goes upwards. Not sponsored. Yeah, I'm kind of confused on what we need to do here for these ones. The bomb in the head. We're not to knock the guy out who's got a bomb, but how do we know who has the bomb? It told me to use
What the hell was that?
root batarang. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Fry.
Huh? What hit me?
Do we need to fry? Did that do it? I'm guessing it's something to do with flying through that. There was a beeping then, wasn't there? I think the beeping may have been when we highlighted someone new up, maybe.
There he is.
I found him. There we go.
Batarang can carry an electric charge. It should defuse Riddler's microbomb without causing a detonation.
Right, use the remote batarang to deliver an electric charge to Riddler's victim. Right, we finally found the person we were looking for. A pure fluke, to be fair. And now we need to deliver a microcharge to the victim. I completely missed him there. How do you get that close and still miss? Right, let's get the victim. There we go, rescue the victim. That's job done.
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster.
Yeah, no, it told us we had to use a remote batarang.
Thank you for your efforts.
It just, we took ages to actually find the person.
You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
Okay. We have to save them all. Didn't give my trophy to me, did it? Or did it? The Riddler bit's gone, so I'm guessing we did. There's a Riddler trophy there, so we're there next.
Don't forget our little bet detective.
Obviously, we're looking for green people as well.
Quite the headache when my microbombs explode. Can you really be bothered to save them all?
Yes, we have to. I haven't got a choice. I've gone past it. Okay. Right, so electrical current there. We need to use the robot again. We've done a few of these, to be fair. There's our Riddler trophy. We need to use the robot. There's a machine gun there as well. Okay.
Batman gets unmasked, puts away Scarecrow, and he's
So we can blind those, I think, can't we, if I remember correctly? The robot is what we need to use to get across. Voice, is it voice command? Yeah. Go and destroy that. Well done, you. Good robot.
I need to pick a target before giving an order.
Okay. Robot did a good job. Robot, go there. Okay, so...
Poor Batman. He's lost all his...
Can I blind that from here for 30 seconds, maybe? I don't know if I can get him to pick it up. Yeah, I can. Obviously, the robot's going to get destroyed by that. Can I blind it for 30 seconds? No. Or can I? Yes. Okay, blind optics. Back to the robot. Robot. Trophy.
Sell out.
Robot.
I need to choose a location they can reach
Over
before
here.
I issue an order.
Thank you very much, robot. Keep
I
walking,
can't
robot.
give an order without choosing a target first.
And then can we nick it out of the robot's hands? Give me the trophy. I'm not fighting the robot. I just wanted my trophy. Job done. It's always nice when they go well. I haven't, no. We don't really get earthquakes in the UK very often. If they are, they're only minor. So no, I don't think I've ever experienced an earthquake, to be fair. Well, yeah, we've had small ones, but yeah, I've never been in the area where they've happened, to be fair. What about you? Have you experienced one? We've had sheet lightning and stuff like that. So, I'm assuming everyone uses toothpaste. Tornadoes, we don't get tornadoes in the UK. I've seen them out at sea in the distance, but we don't really have them on land. You need to be more worried about wandering around town centre. That's very true. And I'm not even in Scotland. Yeah, when I was younger, a lot younger, when I was on exercise for the army, we actually found the freezing temperature of toothpaste. If anyone would like to hazard a guess at what temperature toothpaste freezes at, and I can tell you that was the temperature we stayed in that night. And it wasn't a very nice temperature, should we say. Well, we'll head across there. There's 2 breakable ones over there, plus another one to pick up. So head over there next to see what we're looking at over here. Yeah, a long time ago now, but yes. I don't talk about it very often, to be fair.
Riddler's gonna regret going after Catwoman. She's more into that whole vengeance.
Okay, the Riddler trophy's somewhere around here. What have we got to do to achieve it, I wonder? It's not going to be simple, is it? You have in 2004 there was 4 magnitude quake in Kaliningrad, which was widely felt. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, as I say, ours are really, when they've happened, they're really small, and I've never been where they've happened. Okay. Our trophy's there. We obviously need to find a way to it. I'm looking for a wall that we potentially can break through.
Hard to tell with all this messed up crap going on.
Or a way in, potentially. I don't see one currently. Okay, what do we got? Nothing that I'd say is an entrance. Strangely. There is meant to be a trophy here, unless it's... Normally you can get rough item trophy by the actual marker.
Give me half the money they spent on this army, and I'd kill the bat in 2 seconds.
I can see a green guy in the distance, to be fair. Tactic player, good morning. Good morning. I don't know why I keep saying it. Good evening, how are you? Sorry. I keep saying good morning for some reason. It's definitely not morning.
That's one nasty looking cloud.
But yeah, to experience an earthquake, that must be a really weird feeling as well. I don't even think of anything that really... Well, I suppose on a boat, maybe, in really bad weather, could probably compare to a degree. But even so...
Man, this whole city's a mess.
Part of me thinks we need to blow these barrels out of the way. But I don't know if we can blow barrels out the way, to be fair. I suppose there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So, UDL stands for Undead League. So what it was... It doesn't work. I thought I'd try it. So the Undead League was a group of people who all worked different shifts, but would come together to play and game together when any of them were free. And the idea was that any time of day you could go on to WhatsApp or line chat, and there'll be someone who's off and they can come and join you if you want to chat, and just all wanting to game and just chill out with someone. That was the whole point of it. It's kind of fallen to the wayside a little bit where other people got families. I'm really the only one who's still active as such, because I obviously don't have to work, or can't work, I should say, more than don't have to. Whereas everyone else's lives have kind of taken over, but that was originally the whole point of it. And yeah, there was always someone there to talk to, no matter what time of day it was. And to be fair, it worked really well for a very long time. And then yeah, life takes over, unfortunately. Part of me thinks I can drive through that.
So hang on.
We can drive through that. There we go. That's how we get inside. We call the Batmobile, and that gets us in. There's me looking around the outside. How do we get into there? Let's call the Batmobile. Job done. And there's my trophy. There's one sharp jolt. Oh wow. I would expect it to be more like smaller jolts, if that makes sense. I don't know why. I just wouldn't have expected to be one small jolt. I would have thought it'd be more than one. We've seen water spouts over the sea as well. Oh wow. Yeah, I've never seen them. Is that... Oh, actually... Someone has ran me over. Water spouts, do you mean tornadoes over the water? Because I've seen like the tornadoes that sit on the water. Are they water spouts? Night of the Living Dead. Graveyard. Graveyard shift. But yeah, like I say, it's not... I've kept it on there. I could take it off, but I've just kept it on there. Mainly as a way of paying homage, I suppose, to the others that haven't got the time anymore. Yeah, I could just take it off, but I kind of feel like I want to pay homage to them to a degree. Yeah, so I've seen the tornadoes over water. Yeah, I've seen that before. There's a green guy. Oh, he's miles away. Well, he was closer than that. He might be closer than that, actually. There's a green guy over here. Oh, don't tell me I've got to fight everyone just to get this one green guy. I need the green guy, badly. But I got to fight everyone just for the green guy. I think I have, haven't I? I had your base block for a minute. Oh, stop hitting me. Alright, we've got to be careful not to hit the green guy too many times, because obviously we kind of need him awake. I want one guy. I only want to speak to one person here. Don't need to do everyone else at the same time. Took the hit. I didn't want to counter it in case I took him out. No! I just knocked him out accidentally. The whole fight was pointless because I knocked him out accidentally there. Penultimate guy. And I knocked him out. When all I wanted to do was to interrogate him for information. That's really annoying. Bring the Batmobile with you. How do you use the Batmobile to interrogate? The game obviously loves us. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. We have got 2 Riddler trophies we can achieve here. They're breakable objects. So let's go and see if we can take these down pretty quickly. This one is here. Oh, it's there. I can see it. There we go. One done. That's a Riddler trophy achieved. And there's one over here as well. I don't know if that's on the other side of the water though. I might be able to get it from here actually. There we go. Number 2 done. So that's 2 Riddler trophies in quick succession. Where does that put us? It's got to be 84%. Look at that. 154 of 243. Slowly getting there. Very slowly. 11 out of 10. Would work better. Jump on the guy after you do a surgical strike. Oh, okay. Right. Where's next? Obviously, them 2 being done does help. There is another breakable over here. Is that the last one we have? No, there's one there as well. So we still got 15 in this island to do. Bleak Island. 4 riddles. 2 more bombers. Bomb people with bombs in the head. And 7 breakables. Well, we'll take a drive for that breakable and hopefully see some green people on the way. It's kind of my hope. Or we just need to come across random Riddler trophies on the way. Which sometimes you can find them like this. Okay, I'm guessing this is a Riddler trophy we haven't done. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Where is the Riddler trophy here? Not in that one, not in that one, not in that one. So I'm guessing we go in this one. I can't see where the Riddler trophy actually is though, although it may not appear, I suppose, until the end.
Ain't too late to join up, my friend. Penguin's always looking for
I was hoping we could see it, because obviously that would mean we definitely know we haven't done it. Thought you might run. Right, let's try this then. So that opens. Obviously, we need to jump out. Have we got? Is there someone in there? A robot or something to direct? How are we getting in there?
There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth robbing. Or, you know, at least...
There is a there. But it's not activated. Trying to... Two of those. Can't see where the actual Riddler trophy is though either, which is weird.
But the way I see it, lightning ain't gonna strike the same place twice.
Okay. Is there an entrance from above, maybe? Well, that's what I'm wondering. I can't see where we picked the trophy up, so maybe we have done it. I was just looking for where the trophies that I can just make it out. So yes, we have done this one. You can just see the casing for the trophy on the floor. I couldn't see it originally. Right, we've got a green guy. He's on his own. No, don't. I was going to say, don't take him out. Not again.
You can stay loyal to
We
Riddler,
got him. We got him.
or you can stay in one piece.
Yeah, you're all good. I couldn't see where they
Right
had
choice.
where the actual trophy would have been held. I was actually looking for the round thing, and obviously it wasn't a round thing. It was a little pedestal. So that should be new locations now showing up. We have a new riddle to solve over here. First, though, we'll go and collect this breakable one, and then we'll have a look at this new riddle. We've also got another bomb in the head. Dennis, good evening, though. Hope you're well. So we'll do the breakable first, and it should be nice and quick. Just got to find it on the building. There it is. See it right straight in front of us. If I can get the aim. That's another one done. To be fair, why is there not more breakable Riddler trophies? Okay, overgrown, abandoned, the inmate set free, madness can never be held in me. That is the one, and it's a very small area as well. by the looks of things there. A very, very small area.
Best Halloween ever. Let's go to the department store and look some costumes.
So we'll get to the area at least and have a proper look.
Overgrown, abandoned, the inmates set free. Madness could never be held in me.
Madness could never be held in me. So we've got to figure out what this entails. Looking at it though, it's a very small area. And it is this kind of bit here. It does go below us as well. So is there something below us potentially to look at? I think there is. Ah, it's just the flowers, surely. No. Overgrown, abandoned, inmate, yeah. Is it not the flowers? Because they're abandoned and overgrown, aren't they? It's got to be the flowers. Fishing rods? They're not, I wouldn't say they're overgrown though. Madness can never be held in me. Is there a secret meaning to the flowers, potentially? I don't know. If it is, I've not got the right angle on them, I know that much. I'm going to fall off if I'm not careful. I can't get any further back. Maybe it's not the flowers. Flowers were my first thought. Going in bed, stop by. Yeah, the flowers would be overgrown, abandoned. The inmates set free. Madness can never be held in me. I don't know if there is something more to the flowers that I don't know. That's the only thing. We also need an angle on them. Because currently, I can't get an angle that's going to say, yes, that's it. But that's definitely overgrown and abandoned. Would be my thinking. But it's the madness in me. I don't really know. Is there anything below us potentially? I think the flowers is the answer. I just can't seem to get it to show up. That's why I'm wondering if there's anything else below us here. Ah, there's more flowers over here.
I wonder who it was under that visor after all.
So maybe it's not the flowers. What's that there in the corner? Not that. Overgrown and abandoned. See, this all looks overgrown and abandoned, to be fair. Where are we on the map? Oh, so we're too far to the side, to be fair. It's definitely up there, isn't it? It's just knowing... We've just got to get the right angle, I suppose, to get it to actually show up. It's something to do with this, up here. Overgrown, abandoned. The inmates set free. Well, the inmates have definitely been set free. I don't know what else you would say as overgrown and abandoned, though. It's a train. Is there a train below us, is there? I didn't actually see a train. Let's have a look, see if we can find the train then. Guess on the other side. Is there a train held in this underneath this building here then? You mentioned madness can never be held in me. Why would a train be madness can never be held in me? It literally has to be in that area there. We just need to find a way into it, if that's the case. And some subs asked me to do cover song, which is a great way to start, I guess. Oh, absolutely. Only problem with cover songs, Dennis, is copyright.
He's got it, man. Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne suddenly got dragged into the firing line.
So there's a train there. But we're nowhere near... No, the train can't be right, because the train where we are now isn't where the location is. Unless there's one in that bit there and we need to find a way in.
I miss Scarecrow speeches.
Because the answer is in that green area. And this isn't the green area, unless there is another entrance that gets us inside. Oh, okay. So so it's not the trains then. Let's have a look.
Long time ago, I thought Den was a bad. You know, back when Den was pretty.
Where's the amusement park from here? So that's Falcone shipping, sorry. Where's the amusement park? That's condemned. I don't know where the amusement is from there, to be fair. Because we haven't got much room to manoeuvre. It's in this area. We've got to be able to see it from where we are exactly near enough now. I read what you said. Amusement park. I just don't know where it is. But yeah, I did read what you said. Arkham Asylum. No, I don't think it's Arkham Asylum. It's out to sea. Right. Okay, I'll take it back. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't even know that was a thing in the distance. I just thought it's like some light. I didn't think there was anything there. But thank you very much, El. Much appreciated. Yeah, I just thought it was some bits of light. I didn't think there was actually anything there. 155 and 243. Slowly getting there. It is painstakingly slow, but I'm determined the Riddler is going to be going down. We've got a Riddler trophy over here and a breakable to do over there. We've got a bomb guy. We're still looking out for green men. We need more green men to find more locations. We are getting there. It is very slow progress. Some of that my fault, I would say. You guys give me clues and I'm like being completely blind and oblivious. Right, there is a Riddler trophy here to pick up. Let's go and find it. Hopefully it is just a straight pickup. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I was disappointed by the caliber of scientific research in Simon Stagg's airship.
It is nice and easy, just a straight pickup trophy. That's another one done. I do enjoy straight pickup. A little scarecrow kind of montage. Elle started shouting. The thing is, the later when you say it, and also I just don't see it. Right, we've got a breakable to do as well. Let's go and pop over here. We've got to call the car in for the breakable anyway. And then we'll head to the next guy who's got a bomb in his head. Take care of him as well. Not entirely sure where this one is. So I'm see if we can see it before we call the car in, potentially. They're saying that. I think it's there. It is there. It's amazing, we drove this area so many times looking for something earlier and yet didn't spot that above us. So that's the Riddler trophy complete there. 157 now. As I say, we are getting there. Slowly. Pay attention. I'm trying to pay attention. It's not the paying attention, it's the fact I'm going blind. Okay. So let's go and do the bomb guy. Again, we're still on the lookout for green people. There's still lots more to do here. We just need to find the green people to actually give us locations to make our life easier. That one we just drove past we have previously done. So that's why I ignored that one. We know we've done this one previously as well. I didn't quite understand exactly what was going on with these bomb ones previously, so we'll try and pay a bit more attention this time and work it out. Eventually we managed to get it right. Wasn't where I wanted to go to be fair. Okay, so there'll be a point for us to stop on, and then there'll be a load of people, and we've got to find the person with the bomb in the head, and then we need to deactivate it, normally with electric.
Batman, before you
See what he says this time.
From death by cranial
Because of typing caps.
I want you to think very hard about why you're
use my peripheral vision. I'll try my best.
Utterly devoid of empathy, and he's stupid. You like to play protector, Batman. Well, these are the very people you're protecting Gotham from.
Trying to convince us that we shouldn't save the people with the bomb in their head. We should let them explode.
We need to use the remote batarang to scan them.
So we need to scan the crowd. So this is the bit we didn't understand at the start last time. You have to use the remote batarang to actually scan them. This was the bit that confused the hell out of me because nothing seemed to be showing up. If I actually picked the remote batarang, it would help a lot. So once we're close to the floor, we need to get close to these guys to scan as many of them as possible. We'll know when they've been scanned because they will change the colour, I believe. Are you scanning? Where's my people being scanned? There's one. And the person who has the bomb in the head will turn red when we've scanned them. And then we need to get an electrical current to run through the batarang. And then once we get the electrical current running through, we can just hit the guy with the bomb in the head. And that's job done. I don't know how far afield this is actually meant to be. There's lots of people over this way. I don't know if the person is going to be this far. Okay, he's not changing colour, so I'm guessing when... Oh, we are scanning. That one changed. That one did. There's that person. So, electrical charge through the batarang. So, can we see an electric charge anywhere? There. And then we just need to hit him on the head. Simple as that. It's a relaxed playthrough. Stop shouting. It's the new Indiana Jones movie. I don't even remember the last Indiana Jones film I watched, to be fair. I remember the ones when I was a kid. And the golden monkey statue. I think one of them ate monkey brains or something. I can't remember too much about it, to be fair. Come on, can we get this first time? Don't stand up the guy next to him. There we go, job done. Riddle challenge completed.
How heroic. Perhaps his next victim will write you a thank you letter.
You'll see you next week, Albies. I've no interest in the new Indian movie. Has anyone been watching the new Disney Plus series, Secret Invasion? The Marvel one? Are you off, are you, El? Thank you for dropping by, much appreciated, El. I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. Thank you, El. Yeah, has anyone been watching Secret Invasion? I think we're only 2-3 episodes in. I'm struggling with it. And I'm really into Marvel. But I'm just really struggling to get into it. Which has annoyed me because I've waited a while for it to come out. But yeah, it's just been a pain. And I don't understand why I'm struggling either. Right, we've got a Riddler trophy over here somewhere. Trying to see where we're going to go and how to get in. But yeah, with Nick Fury in it, I thought it would be really good. There's a Riddler trophy. Nice and easy. I do like the easy ones. They're definitely a lot better to collect, I find. Just because I say Jay with a lot of the modern entertainment. Yeah, I agree. There's so much through every good film or TV series out there, there's 30, 40 really bad ones. It's like they don't make as much of an effort anymore. Because there's so much choice and variety as well, I think the amount of choice and variety there is has made things so different to what it used to be. Like I say, there just seems to be a lot less effort now in what they put out. Well, I find that at the very least. Right, we're looking for green people to find more riddles. There is a Riddler trophy there. We should really go and grab that. That's the last one we know the location of on Bleak Island. Still loads. It feels like there's still loads of these to do. What are we on? 159, 243. I'll be glad when we get down to the final, like, 10. I think.
Radio stations are playing that emergency broadcast. Guys, I almost hit Batman.
That's one I think we've done there, isn't it? Let's just double check we have got this one previously. Looks like one we've done. Slide underneath. Though I don't remember the wheels turning. I don't remember this one, to be fair. I'm trying to see where the Riddler trophy would be, potentially. Just to see if we could find out where it should be. Can't see a Riddler trophy in there, so I think maybe we've done it? Not sure. Just in case, let's just have a quick closer look at it.
They paid through the nose for the surgery, and the bomb went in the same way.
I don't remember doing this one offhand, but we've done so many of these now, I don't know. Power up, I'm trying. Why won't it? Okay, so I can't shoot it like it says. Weirdly. Pull those and power up. Okay. I wonder if it's not pulled out enough potentially. Let's have a look. I'm not saying. Hang on, sorry. 6 parties, long wait, but hit is hit. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not saying there isn't anything good, but that's the problem. Movies are rarely great. Yes. Yeah, no, I do agree with you on that. Right, is that fully pulled out now? Yeah, I can't power that up. So part of me wonders if we've already done this. Either that or we're missing something. I'm not sure which one. Or we need to power when it's not attached. No, we can't power up when it's not attached either. I wonder if we have done that one previously then. Okay, so if there is one we've done previously, we are heading over there. Keeping an eye for green men on the way. Hoping to find any of a few. Well, we need to find a few of them. We're so lacking at the minute in locations. And the bottom is not knowing what we've done and what we haven't. There's no clear way of knowing unless you can see where the trophy is kept. And they're not always obvious where the trophy should be. Like that one we just had a look at. So there's no way of always knowing who's done it. But I'm adamant I want to see the Riddler in cuffs. That is one thing I am adamant for. Okay, where are we going to go? Wait, it's above us. Why are you sending us underground if it's above us? So this Riddler trophy is meant to be above us here, and yet it sends us underground. Have a look, shall we? Didn't we do this one earlier? Ah, it's behind where we marked it up, actually. Oh, it's one we do need the car for, though. So we need to get the car up here because we need to use the sensor on it to find the location. Don't focus on the right things, like, for example, I hate Mummy 3 because they changed... The hell's... Oh, Mummy 3, the film. I'm just trying to guess which Mummy 3 was. The first Mummy was the best one. I think that's the problem. They have a film that or a TV series that does really well. So then do a second film or second series to try and capitalise on the fact the first one did really well. But they're rarely as good. And I think sometimes they try and push these things a little bit too far. Instead of stopping at the one, they do a second or a third or a fourth. You know, I think there's times when they just need to stop and go, okay, we've done it. It's done. It was a success. Happy days. And instead of trying to drag it out more and more. And I think that doesn't help. They've just got to know when to stop. I think that's the big problem. Right, how are we getting the car up here? Because we need the car up here to scan that over there. Try and work out how we get the car up. And then we've got to follow the track with the car once we scan it. That's the other problem. I think we've got to make the jump, don't we? Is that a jump we need to make, or did we make a jump previously to there? Because that looks quite low to me. I think we're jumping over, aren't we? Yeah, I think that's the only way up here is to jump from over there. And to get there, we need to do the bit over there, which we know how to do that bit now. We did struggle earlier trying to figure our way up, but we now know how to do it. Tom Cruise, Mummy. Which one was that? Was that the second one?
Congratulations, Batman.
There you go.
All my riddles and defeated me.
Riddler.
My mistake. You haven't defeated me at all. In fact, you're doing very
I'm really so glad when we have got him locked up, just to stop that voice happening all the time. Right. We know how to make the jump here. We did it earlier. Let's make sure we do it first time. They can't all be fast movies. But yeah, money talks. So that is the issue, isn't it? I've done it. Come on. Hit the wall there. I didn't think I was going to make that. Right, I think we need to make this jump over here. The problem is we can also lose where we've got to head with this if we're not careful. So we're going to get this up here. If we fall off, we're going to do the whole thing again. Over here, we're going to make this jump work first time as well, which I'm looking forward to. So that's there. I don't think I can make that jump. Oh no, what I can do is fire the power winch. Am I pulling that out? I don't need to, I've fired the power winch, haven't I? Power winch will hold us. That's how we do it. I forgot about the power winch, to be fair. I forgot we could do things like that. Okay. So now we need to scan this and follow the clues. The problem is the clues, if we miss one, I go the wrong way, restart. Where does it want us to go from here? My guess is down. But I can't see. If I drop down and I'm wrong, that's going to be a pain. It's got to be down, hasn't it? I can't see anything else up here. Are you kidding me? No more showing up. So which means I'll do the whole thing again just to get it sharp. Because it decided not to show up. There's definitely none going anywhere else though. So it had to be down, but for some reason we just can't get any more showing up. No, there's no more showing up, is there? And you have to follow the clues to actually find the location, that's the problem. But yeah, I think we need to get back up there. I'm guessing we can't get that without being... We need to obviously fire the winch, but I think under here we're too far away from it, aren't we? That's annoying. Right, we've got to get back up there again then. I'm just not sure where it went, that's the problem. Shanghai Moon needs a third part. I don't think I've seen Shanghai Moon, to be fair. You never got a problem with him. That's quite entertaining, makes my eye roll. Yeah, I think, so the first Avatar film, I think, is one of the greatest films they've ever made in 3D. I don't think any recent 3D film has surpassed Avatar, the original film. And I've seen a fair few over the years in 3D, and nothing comes close as far as I'm concerned. The second film that I recently watched was 3 hours and 20 minutes long. You could easily cut that down to under 2, easily. And it was like, I don't know, it was good, I enjoyed it. But we also know there's going to be a third. And does there need to be a third? No. They could stop where it is now, and I think everyone would be happy. But there's going to be a third film. And that's just it's the money, isn't it? I think the game could be quite good when it comes out in December. That is something I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I don't know if we need a third film. Hey man, good evening, how are you? Greatest movie ever. I didn't say ever made. I said greatest 3D film. Matrix was never in 3D, I'm afraid. Otherwise it would definitely be up there. The Matrix, though, is incredible. I think what keeps Fast moves going, other than story or actors, yeah, I think I love Fast and Furious. I really do. I've enjoyed all of them, but they should have stopped many films ago. The films are good, no disagreement, but they should have stopped. It's alright, I knew you had, but yeah, Matrix was incredible. There've been some amazing films out there, but 3D films have just been poor, considering we should be further on with that technology by now. Right, where are we going here? Can anyone see where else these question marks are going? Because I can't, and we went down and it was wrong. Why can I not see more? Just destroying more, making some room for myself. Any more down I can blow up? Yeah, no. I can't see where it wants us to go next here at all. Obviously I can't go too far off.
There's still riddles on Founder's Island, Dark Knight. What are you, stupid? Yes. Yes, you are.
I don't understand why the next one won't show up. So from here to here to here, what kind of direction is that facing? I think it's got to be up there, surely. Is that where it wants us to go? I don't think we can get the car up there, can we? I think we can get the car up there. I wonder if that is what he wants us to do. Tuning today, how's it going? Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Okay, this is definitely scan there. So we're facing that way, swing round. It wants us to face that way. Which tells me there's one up there then. An easy way up. Don't think there is a way up, is there? No. So it wants us to go up. I don't really know where it wants us to go. Obviously power winch there. No, too far away. This is confusing the hell out of me, this one. Scan. So we got one there, we can't see another one. We need to use the car to follow them all. We can't get another one to show up. Doesn't help, does it? He's running away from a rematch. I'm pretty sure man isn't the kind of person to run away, to be fair. Right, where is this leading us to? That's the question that I cannot answer. It's got to be up there. But I also can't see a way up. Nothing here to grab on to try and get upwards, is there? I don't think. That ramp doesn't move. There's definitely not a way up in the car, I don't think. Let's do this again. It's definitely there. I think it is definitely up. But I don't know where it wants us to go. Oh, okay, maybe it is there. How we get the car there, I'm not so sure. Because once the car stops scanning, they stop showing up. Oh, don't fall off. I didn't know if maybe we could break a hole in it or something to get the car through. Come on, show up what we need to show. Now decided these are more annoying than anything else. There's been some annoying riddles, but not as bad as this one. The problem is the car's not scanning anymore, is it? So we're not going to see where we need to go here. Although to be fair, it kind of looks like it's just a straight route. Doesn't mean there is going to be something at the end of this. Potentially.
Well, cretinous crusader, I can't help but notice there's still a set of human time bombs ticking away on the fine streets of Gotham.
That seems to be the only way the actual question marks are go, the Riddler marks are going. But obviously, we can't get the car there. And I can't see where else they're showing up. There has to be somewhere the car can go, because normally we have to follow that mark until we get to an end. There's nothing up here, is there? No. Confusing myself now. Right, that's there. There's one there, and then after that there's none. I don't know how much more confusing that can be. But we need the car to keep scanning. If we leave the car, it stops scanning. I hope you like 808. That's loud. Trevor Cray and fire in the lab. Right, I can't figure out for the life of me where this wants us to go. At all. This is the only problem with this Riddler trophy hunting. It is frustrating. Hang on, did we not? It's because we're on it, aren't we? Hang on, let's move away a little bit. So, I thought we was here to do a Riddler trophy. There's no Riddler trophy showing up. You passed 400 subscribers. Nicely done, here, man. Congratulations. I bet you're pleased, aren't you? I need to catch up with everyone's content, by the way. I do apologise massively. I've not had a chance. We're aiming to get this 6 weeks ahead thing done for the summer holidays, so for me it's been really tough to keep up with everyone's content. But I will be catching back up this week, if not weekend, is my plan. I don't know if we've already cleared that one, because it's no longer showing up as there. So we may have just wasted all that time trying to solve something we can't, that doesn't need solving, potentially. Because it's not showing up there anymore. Which is really weird. There was definitely a question mark there and now it's gone. I don't know why. Really confusing. I think at the end of the day, I think you're all doing really well with your content. It just everything takes time, doesn't it? Well, you know, I think perseverance and consistency is the two biggest things, and all of you do that in spades. So I think, you know, it took me what 2 years to hit 1,000, and then it's taken us 4 months to hit nearly 4,000. I think it's nearly 4. I do personally think the first 1,000 is the hardest. Yeah, we're at 3933. It's been 3933, 3934, 3933, 3934 for the last week or so. LVG was got 400, nicely done. As I say, it is just one of those things that takes time. But I've told you all before, my biggest advice is ignore the numbers. The numbers mean nothing. You know, what should mean more is your content more than anything else. Can't see any green people either. It's really annoying me.
So Harley went after the bat. Good for her.
Right. I need some green people. We need some more Riddler trophies. I need something, and I'm struggling with them all this evening. So that goes down. Come on, just give me a green man. So we can go and get some more Riddler trophies. We are nearly out of time for this evening, to be fair. I was hoping to get more done. I don't feel like we've done really very much today. Or not as much as we potentially should have done. That Riddler trophy is now back over there. Like we couldn't figure out where we was heading to from it. Annoyingly. I'm kind of at a loss with these Riddler trophies. I really want to see the Riddler in handcuffs at the GCPD. I really do, but I'm struggling to kind of motivate to find these Riddler trophies. And I think tonight's been the first night I've really felt that. And I think it's mainly just because we've struggled a little bit with it tonight. In terms of finding them, figuring out the answers.
It's Batman. Get us out of here.
Whereas we haven't struggled that much before. I think, have we done the flashing one that's there? I think we have done this one. This goes up the bridge and round. Yeah, we have done that one. Green man. We got a green man. Come here. Come on, Mr. Green Man. I can't get too close because I'll electrocute him, and that's us failed to achieve to grab him. Come on, come here, Green Man. I need you over here. Come on, slow down. I'm trying to catch up with you. There we go, we got him.
Look out! It's the bat!
339.
Riddler, tell me everything. I'm asking nicely.
Google.
I know.
I don't think I've looked at your channel, Elvis, to be fair. I'll have to have a look later. Numbers are a distraction. They are. I don't use guides in Man, no. Which is why it's frustrating. We've got a bomb guide. Let's go and do the bomb guides. It's near us. Yeah, I don't use guides in any game. So when we trophy hunt, it is just as natural as possible. Which obviously does take time.
I say while the bat's away, the mice...
As before, Batman, there's a rioter.
But yeah, we don't use guides for any of our trophy hunting and stuff.
All you have to do
I
is
let subscribers help.
and just
For all I know,
done.
everyone who watches the trophy hunting stuff is like got a guide in front of them telling me how to do it. Right, we need to scan all the bombers, all the rioters with our remote batamarang, and hopefully find out who's got the bomb in their head. And once we know that, we can then send a nice electric shock to cure them of said bomb. That is the plan. No bomb in any of those guys. No more over here. Come on. Where's my bomb? One of those.
There he is.
There he is. There's our bomb. So to help the bomber, the person with the bomb in his head, we're going to throw a batarang that's been electrified at him, and that should hopefully help with his issue. Kind of one way of solving it, isn't it? Electrocute someone with a remote batarang to solve the bomb in their head. I could potentially explode and kill them. Electrocution or bomb blow up, or head blow up, essentially. Don't. Oh, he was running. Where is he? He's right behind us, isn't he? Do a U-turn. He's there. Up, up, up. Oh, I hate remote batarang, but we managed to make that work there in the end.
Ha! This proves nothing.
Oh, I've got nothing against people using guides in man at all. You know, everyone, you pay for the same price of the game, you play it the way you want to play it. I have no issue with that. It's something I've always done when it's come to trophy hunting. I just find you get less satisfaction from the guide. I get more satisfaction from you guys helping me than I do from the guide. So yeah, for me, it's just something I've just never used. We were asked to create a few guides a little while back, and I said no because for the same reason that if I don't use them, I don't agree with me making one, if that makes sense. There's no point me making a guide if I won't use it myself. We are nearly out of time for this evening, but we have got a riddle here that we'll try and solve if we can. An open house for bed and dinner. Is this sanctuary run by saint or sinner? It's an interesting one, this one. Judging by...
An open house for bed and dinner.
Open house for man or dinner. For bed and dinner. The deacon's mission. Riddle solved. An open house for bed and dinner. Is this sanctuary run by saint or sinner? It was the deacon's mission, helping Gotham's homeless. That's an easy one to solve, to be fair. You send swag to guys, but during streams, other people would help me. Well, Final Fantasy games are borderline possible about it, guys. But yeah, well, to be fair, I never went for the platinum on that. We just did the episodic, and I was more than happy with that. That's the other thing, though, because we do go in blind on just about every game we do. We don't know if there's missable trophies, and we don't look at the trophies until we've finished the story. So if there's missable trophies, we don't platinum. And there's lots of games we haven't platinumed. We've got 14 channel platinums so far. There's a couple more I'd like to add to it, but I need the time to do it. So things like Far Cry Primal that we were doing episodically recently, the episodes are finished, the story's finished. I've got like 7 or 8 trophies to finish. I just need the time to go back and finish them, and then do a look back. And I'm just struggling for that time at the minute. Far Cry 3 I think is going to be similar. We'll finish it and I'll have a few trophies left, but I need to spend the time doing them. Live stream games. Days Gone, we don't know if we're going to platinum until we finish the story because we haven't looked at trophies yet. This we're not platinuming because you need a whole new playthrough. So anything that's got a second playthrough, I don't do that either. Anything that needs to play on, what's it called? New Game Plus. That's what I'm trying to say. Anything that wants you to play on New Game Plus, again, we don't do because once I know the story, I'm done. I wouldn't say it's gaming integrity. I think it's just the way I've always been. But then I've never been interested in trophy hunting until we started streaming. So our first platinum was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and that was when we first ever started streaming. There was a few people in chat, and we finished the story, and they said, "Are you going to platinum it?" And I was like, "I don't know. Should I?" Yeah, you should platinum it. So we did, and it's kind of gone from there. And we kind of made the rules up as we've gone along. And we don't look at trophies after the story's finished. If there's a missable trophy and we missed it, then we don't platinum. New Game Plus, we don't platinum. Although we did platinum Mars Morales, we had to do New Game Plus, but it's such a short game. Kind of made sense. And that's generally it. Obviously, I don't look at a guide because I don't want to. I know people that have been in chat, looked at a guide and told me how to do something, admittedly. I know they've done it. But then I'm more than happy to ask for help. That's the other thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird things. I platinumed Valhalla, Elvis. To be fair, if you clear as you go in Valhalla, so you clear one county before you move on to the next, of all the gold, all the mysteries, all the collectibles, and the story from that county, when you actually finish the story, you'll only have like 2 or 3 trophies left, and they're going to be simple things. So it is easy enough to platinum, to be fair. You're the guy dude knows every location of Final Fantasy weapons, new one, so I don't need to look up. Okay. Yeah. See, I would rather find them myself, though. That's the only thing. It's the same for me as well with The Witcher. Someone could come along and tell me where to find all the Witcher gear, or the rare weapons and stuff. And to me, that would ruin it. Because with something as big as The Witcher, happening upon something is most of the fun. If you randomly happen upon a piece of Witcher gear that you've not seen before or not had, or a diagram for Witcher gear, that's the big thing. Zeno, much appreciated. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the conversation as well. Zeno, I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. You need to do all the wealth and mysteries and artifacts. Yes, yeah, all the wealth, all the mysteries and all the artifacts. The small gold dots, you don't need to worry. It's the big wealth ones that show up on the map. So not the tiny dots. They are useful for you for materials and stuff, but it's the bigger ones that you need to do in every region, plus all the mysteries and artifacts. It is. If you clear as you go, or you run around afterwards grabbing them, so easy. Yeah, that platinum is a simple one, to be fair. To be honest, most of the Assassin's Creed games are fairly simple to platinum. There's a few exceptions. Black Flag, obviously, the multiplayer is dead. Well, it was when we attempted to do it, so that makes that a bit harder, and we've never gone back to try again. Syndicate, I don't know why I didn't platinum Syndicate, to be fair. Oh, we were playing on the PS4 because you couldn't play on the PS5 originally. They've now changed it that you can. You've heard the Valhalla platinum is impossible. It's not impossible at all. Yeah, definitely not impossible. Yeah, no, easy. That's probably the easiest platinum we've ever done, and that was the first one we ever done. I say that, actually, no, the easiest one we ever did was probably Mars Morales, to be honest. We are out of time with these, and let's just come up. I'm just going to come off this. I don't mind sitting and chatting for 5-10 minutes, but there's no point having the game open like that. But yeah, you should go for it, Elvis. If it interests you and that's what you want to do, then go for it. That's the thing. But I enjoy trophy hunting when it's not a grind. I think that's the thing I enjoy. Collectibles to me don't become a grind until they are grinding, and that sounds really weird. But if you can collect the majority as you go, and there's a few random ones you missed, more than happy. Days Gone bugged me. We didn't platinum either of the Days Gone, Last of Us games, because you need to go back to every chapter and collect everything in each chapter. That to me is grinding and boring. Replaying a chapter just to get collectibles is just frustrating. So, yeah, I think open world games where you can run around and grab collectibles in your own time is a lot easier and less grindy. And they're the ones I enjoy, I think, more. You know, I think the channel plans we have got, I think I'd say a variety, to be honest, as well. It's in the description of every video and stuff. But what do we got? We got Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, platinumed, Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Liberation, Assassin's Creed 2. Can you see the pattern? Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima, Dirt 5, me and my boy did that together, Mars Morales, Gotham Knights, another easy one, Hogwarts Legacy, once they fixed the bug trophy, and Jedi Survivor. I kind of regret not doing the first Jedi game, Fallen Order, to be fair. We probably could have planned that, but the map was so tricky to use. I don't think I'm going to go back to Genshin though, Dennis. Personally, at the minute, I can't fit it in. And again, it's grinding that I don't enjoy. Genshin was really good fun when we didn't have to grind, but we got to that point where we can't now achieve much without grinding to get better characters. And I don't want to spend a 2-hour stream replaying the same thing over and over and over again just to get a few materials to upgrade a character. That's my issue. If we could do one thing once and get what we needed, perfect. But to redo the same thing over and over and over again, to me, isn't fun. That's then it starts to bug me. You got a lot of the collectibles in each region, so yeah, you should be quite. You've done 6 story. Yeah, you're pretty good way in there now. To be fair, the amount of hours you've got into it, you should be as well. To be fair, but I know people have got 250 hours and barely touched the story. They've gone around and collected everything and explored. There's so many Easter eggs to find as well in Valhalla, to be fair. We do need to go and do Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man game, at some point before Spider-Man 2 comes out. I just don't know where we're going to fit it in at the minute. It may be something we start in the evenings after we finish this. Just so we can get it done before Spider-Man 2 comes out. I was thinking about before. Yeah, I might have to think about that a bit more, but I just don't think that we need to get we've done Miles Morales, but we need to do the first Spider-Man game ideally before Spider-Man 2 comes out. And if we've got Dying Light and Dying Light 2 after Days Gone, plus the DLCs to both of those as well, that may take us up to Mirage and Spider-Man 2. So we maybe, once we finally say we're done with this, we start maybe do Spider-Man 2 evenings a week. I know I've cancelled an evening stream this week to try and rest the back a bit more, because it's not recovering, which I knew it wouldn't. Once it's hurt, that's it. It stays up for a long time. Once I pushed it too far. But yeah, that's kind of in my head at the minute. Spend a lot of time collecting the small gold dots and upgrading. Yeah, exactly. That's where you can spend a lot of your time just wandering around finding things as well, isn't it? But yeah, that's in my mind at the minute. We either move Witcher so it's 3 times a week, or potentially start Spider-Man 2 evenings a week. Just so we can then have it done before we start Spider-Man 2. I would like to have it done. I would quite happily go and do Spider-Man 2 and then whether we've done it or not, but I just think it'd be nice to have it and say we've done it as well. Especially with Spider-Man 2 coming out not too distant future now. Yeah, something I've got to think about. In terms of this and the Riddler trophies, tonight's the first evening I've struggled to enjoy collecting the Riddler trophies. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys in chat have been incredible. It's always a good laugh and a good conversation, so that hasn't bothered me. The Riddler trophies tonight have been frustrating. I don't know why it's different tonight. It may just be my mood, my pain at the minute is just exceptional, so maybe that's it. I'm not saying we're going to give up. We've only got this stream this evening for this. Next week we'll see if we go and do 2 again. There will be a point, if it becomes too much of a grind, I'm going to say that's going to be it. We're not there yet, and I'm hoping it won't get to that. But we'll see how it goes. It's just some of it I find tricky, I think, more than anything else. That's the only thing. But we'll talk about it more in the days to come, I'm sure. But we'll have another Riddler romp next week as we continue trying to collect the Riddler trophies. For those that aren't aware, we are back tomorrow morning with more Days Gone as well. We continue for another 3.5 hours tomorrow morning. For those that haven't seen the schedule video or checked out the schedule on the community page, go and have a look. There's also a vote on the community page concerning the schedule video. And Thursday morning's morning stream will start half an hour later but finish at the same time. It's my son's sports day and obviously I can't attend because I can't stand up for long enough while he does his races. It's like 3.5 hours, then a picnic and stuff, and I can't physically attend. But they will leave for school later because of it. My other half is going, so they won't leave as early as they normally do. So that's why we're starting half an hour later on Thursday. It's little things like that I really bug me at the minute. I'm not being able to go and do, missing his sports day again. But there's nothing I can do to make it better, if that makes sense. It's really weird. I'm going through this kind of a weird mindset at the minute where I keep seeing things I can't do and then I dwell on it. And now I know that's not what you should be doing. And it makes you then try and push yourself to do something you know you can't do. And it's just a never-ending cycle. And I think that's because of my mindset. Maybe tonight was the reason that I kind of struggled a little bit with the trophies and not enjoying it as much. But we shall see. We'll have another go next week, see how we're feeling. and go from there. Like I say, it may be a case we either crack on with the trophies and it's all hunky-dory, and then maybe do Spider-Man after we finish Batman, the Riddler trophies. We'll figure it out. I'm kind of just chatting away, talking to myself at the same time, to be fair. So we're going to end it there. That is it for this evening. We are back tomorrow morning with more Days Gone. So join us for that if you're free. But until then, enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Man, congratulations for hitting 400 subscribers as well. I'm sure it's just the start of many more. And thank you to everyone who's joined us this evening. I think I've already said it, but if I didn't, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Have a good rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. And we will see you in the live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.